Hi, welcome to my channel. I wanted to do a video about gastric sleeve, and I wanted to cover things that are typically not covered and my experience with it and how it feels to be an overweight woman for the majority of my life, and the emotions and just the whole survival process. Um, what made me decide to get the gastric sleeve surgery? Um, Being overweight most of my life, at least I thought I was overweight most of my life, has a lot to do with it. I was 15 and I was 5'4" and 130 pounds, and I was told that I was overweight. I was told that by family members who offered to give me money to lose weight. They wanted me to be able to be a horse jockey, racing horses. Needless to say, the more I tried, the more I gained. And I had gotten up to 170 by the time I was 17. And then I got married and had children. And that takes its toll on you. Now I am 39. I had gotten up to 370 pounds, and that was my top weight. And at 370 pounds, it was very difficult to do a lot of things. I had gotten in an accident driving 18-wheelers, and I hurt my back, and I had gotten addicted to pain pills, and I just didn't walk at all. It was very difficult. I lost weight down to 360, and I had gone through this whole mental phase of what I wanted to do, and so I got a focus, and on that focus, I had, over a period of 4 months, went from 360 down to 289, but then a lot of personal things got in the way of my life, and I stopped going to the gym, and I got back up to 360 in a year's time. And this year, I decided that enough was enough. One of the hardest things about being an overweight woman is your self-esteem. And especially when you hear things from other people, when they say things like, if you could just be this size, or if you could be, just lose a little weight, just look more like her, that really has a tendency to affect you. And you don't forget it so easy. It doesn't go away. It's stored in your fat, I think. It's really difficult. It's really difficult to look at yourself and think you're even beautiful, because you don't. Some women are lucky because they meet the people that lift their self-esteem and make them feel important. I never had that. So, I don't know how it feels. That's basically a little cutout of why I decided to get the gastric sleeve. I researched it and I seen that the gastric sleeve, compared to the gastric bypass, is much safer, um, less of the bad consequences such as malnutrition and absorbing things into your system because you still have a stomach. Um, it's much safer. The gastric band, it can have a lot of complications being a foreign object in your stomach. So I know a lot of doctors prefer that over the gastric sleeve suddenly, which I don't see why you don't just go to the gastric sleeve. So basically, my story sums up with I have always had a very low self-esteem. Never felt beautiful. Never do. Even when somebody says it, it's hard to believe. It's nice to hear, but you don't believe it. And you just try to get on with yourself until finally you wake up and look in the mirror and realize you're 39 and your life has got to change. You want to be healthier. You want to feel attractive. So you do what you need to do. So I ask you, please, if you're considering any of the gastric surgeries, to please research it and find out what is safer for you and what will give you the best result healthy. Because, like I said, with the gastric bypass, there are a lot of complications, and the top is malnutrition, as dehydration is with all of them, because your stomach can't take as much. Um, Thank you so much for watching my video. And the next video, I will talk about who I chose to do my surgery, why I chose them, and how the surgery went. There's a lot of things that are not talked about as far as the surgery itself. And if you like my video, please click like and please subscribe to my future videos. I plan on doing it step by step. Thank you, and I hope you make the right choice for yourself.